Okay, welcome to Let's Get to the Marks. This is an A-level question from the 2023 paper, and this is on neurotransmitters. So glutamate is a neurotransmitter involved in the transmission of nerve impulses from pain receptors to the brain. Ziconotide is a drug that can reduce severe, constant pain. Ziconotide blocks calcium ion channels at some of the synapses which use glutamate. The transmission of glutamate at the synapse is similar to that of acetylcholine. Explain how ziconotide reduces severe, constant pain. Okay, this is a 5 marker. Let's go. You could pause the video if you want, but let's get into the answers. So ziconotide blocks calcium ion channels. We've obviously been told that's what it does. And we now need to explain, to get the marks, how that reduces impulses to the brain. So if it blocks those calcium ion channels, like in the diagram, then fewer calcium ions enter the presynaptic knob, and that's your first mark. If fewer calcium ions enter the presynaptic knob, we're going to get less vesicles migrate to the presynaptic membrane and fuse with it. What does that mean? That also means that less glutamate enters or is released by exocytosis into the synaptic cleft. And now there's less glutamate in the synaptic cleft. What does that mean? Less diffusion of the glutamate across the cleft, which means less glutamate binds to those specific protein receptors on the postsynaptic membrane. So think about it. If you have less glutamate, which is a neurotransmitter, binding to those receptors, then we're going to have less depolarization, fewer sodium ion channels open, less sodium ions or fewer sodium ions enter the postsynaptic membrane. This means we're not going to get an impulse formed. Well, with less sodium ions, we're certainly going to get fewer action potentials or impulses going to the brain. And that means less pain being received by the brain. Less impulses go to the brain, so less pain is felt. All right, mark up your answer and see how you did. Subscribe, share, like. Good luck with those exams coming up. Let's get to the marks.
You're still here? It's over.